Howdy, howdy. How you guys doing? Really? Why does it keep forgetting my information? And then it takes forever to log in when that happens. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 2 orbs. Twitch drops. Chakram. Okay. Not too bad. Only had 2 of that abhorrent on birth. Abhorrent. 80K! Man, I don't think I'm gonna get to 100 because I'm gonna be spending a bunch on the new expansion. And 20K is a long way to go. So we are 6-0 with Cast Me Outside. A nice Abyssian match. Just in case, I mean, I guess I opened this. Hang on to these 2. There's a world where I go 2 into 2 here. Depending on what this is. Bloom Chaser. Don't really like that. I guess I'll just play 3. Question is, do I play it here? I'm probably gonna get 5 to the face here, right? Puppy here is kind of dangerous. He kills this for this and that, which is not good. I don't want half a card for that. Get rid of Puppy. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I can take the mana tile now. Because he's not killing that. And it will take out at least this. Like, unless he provokes me with a 3/6. And even if he does, it's not the end of the world. Alright. So we just don't want to see Shield Master, I suppose. That's the one card I don't want to see. Defensive? Okay, that's fine. Oh wow, no problem. It's alright, it's alright. Ooh, that's a really good card. So I think I want, it's either 3 and 1 or 4 here. Hit that. Hit that. I guess I could hit this. 3. I don't want... I don't mind if Ion hits me. Maybe I play just 4. Just attack. Because Ion will come up and hit this anyways, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play the 4. What's up, Hemp? May I suggest Shimzar Appreciation Draft? Might have to go with PP for this one if you don't want to tank your rating. You must take Shimzar over any card because it's rotating out. It sounds interesting. I mean, do we get to pick Vanar? Sounds like it could be fun times, though. He ink-horned my 1 health thing. Ink-horned the 1 health thing. So I guess I want to Gigolo, like, here, right? Oh wow, I can have these things hit twice. That's incredible. I don't need to do that, I can just do this. You can pick any gender you want. Yo, Silver, I got my wisdom teeth removed. Do you have any recommendations for soft foods? Are you asking that because I was eating liquids for 3 years? And yes, I do. Hey, Stooksberry, thanks for the host, man. You still got 6 cards. One of them has to be DT though, right? He has to DT this. Thanks for the Riyadh, man. He's got Repulsor Beast? Shroud. Okay, it's still a 1/7. It's still a 1/7. I'll take it. I'll take it. I didn't know you were living off liquids for 3 years, but that's even better. I am the king of soft foods. So here's what I can tell you. First of all, if you want high calories, you can go straight liquids. And something I would recommend is, all right, stop with the battle pets, man. This is just getting ridiculous. So this is gonna be 5 and 1. How many cards does he have? How many cards does the man have? Smoothie everything. Yeah, I'll give you a couple recommendations here in a minute. Go for it. What? We did. Hi. You know. So this will be 1 and 5. Let's see. I need to kill this. I also want to kill this. Killing this is priority, though. I don't want him to Deathblight or that. I'm gonna let this hit, right? Just trying to figure out where to put this. Don't need to attack with that. Hopefully this will go down, not up. Sweet. So I would suggest, first of all, these guys, Orgain ready to drink shakes. These are the high calorie ones. They also have some lower, like non-sugar ones. But like you can get these from their website or from Amazon. These are, so I lived off these for a long time. These are not the right ones. I want the high calorie, the high protein ones. These are the vanilla ones. You want the chocolate ones. The chocolate ones are really good. And they're totally organic. So I mean, I just lure this in and go face, right? Let's do it this way. I don't want to give him a necrotic sphere here, so I'm leaving this out. I'm gonna leave this out one turn. Because I don't want him to have this card. You prefer them over Soylents? Actually, Soylent is really good. Soylent is really good as far as a meal replacement shake. These Orgains, like, you're gonna need a little bit more nutrients than the Orgains can give you, like if you just want to live solely off of them, but they taste way better than Soylent. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see here. I don't want to give him the necrotic sphere. Do it that way. And then outside of protein shakes, such as Orgain and Soylent, the best thing you can do is the Brat diet. Bananas, applesauce, rice, toast, and mashed potatoes, right? Those are easy on your digestive system, but as far as like easy on your mouth, you probably want to do like applesauce and mashed potatoes. And, you know, just try to do, but liquids are going to be the easiest thing. Like, just try to get high-calorie liquids. Like, Orgain is easier to drink than Soylent. But Soylent, like, you can actually live off Soylent for years. Orgain's going to have a little bit of sugar, but a little bit more sugar, but it's also got a lot of protein and nutrients in it. So like for 3 years, I lived off absolutely nothing other than a do-it-yourself Soylent recipe with more calories and less and fewer sugar substitutes. Like Soylent has sucralose in it, so I replaced sucralose with stevia, and I replaced a couple of other ingredients with something else, and I added more calories to it because I'm a thin person. I need high calories. So every single day I would have 2 of those shakes and 3 Orgain of the Orgain green ready to drink chocolate shakes that I showed you guys earlier. And I sustained my weight. For 3 years, I lived off nothing but that because I was having digestive issues that resolved, thankfully. But literally nothing other than those shakes and Orgain and Soylent. That's it for 3 years. And my energy levels were fine. And so I realize this is much more temporary in your scenario, but it can be done. You can live off those things with no problem. Why did you stop? Because I could eat. It's like, you can't tell by looking at me, but I am actually a foodie, and I love food. And it was killing me not to be able to eat solid foods, man. It was horrible. It was a horrible, horrible time, and I am blessed and incredibly thankful that my issue resolved and I was able to eat solid foods again. It was not because I wanted to do that. It was because I had to, because every time I ate solid foods, and by solid food I mean anything as solid as a grain of sand. Anytime I had solid foods, I would be nauseous for anywhere for hours to a day or two, and it was just awful, man. And liquids were the only thing that I could eat, and so I was forced to find a high-calorie liquid nutrition plan that would, keep my energy up and stuff. It was a rough time. Hotline 12, thanks for the follow. Welcome. It is nice to have you. Everybody would go out to restaurants and I would hang out and I would just have my shake. They'd be like, "Can I get you something?" And I'm like, "No, on a special diet." That was my line. And the only times that were really, really hard were Thanksgiving. Oh God, it's Mystique. Mystique is gonna be tough. He's gonna have all. This card is good. I guess I naked play the Shadow Watcher. I don't like it, but it's better than not having a play. That's okay too. Let's see how good this deck is that we're up against. It's a new deck. Use a 2-0 with it. Yo, Silver, what's your thoughts on the reveal? Error code, bunch of binary. Nice to have you. So if I play this here, he's gonna silver guard my face. So I think I go here and just play it behind me. I don't want to get silver guarded. I definitely don't want to get silver guarded. But I suppose I can go here and then play this there, and then I'll get silver guarded. But I can run back and play this. I'm playing it here because even though it doesn't reach the tile, he can't provoke it. Error code bunch of binary. I think I've had that before. Are you a programmer, Rosemary? Zugu was not too happy with Earthcore Golem. After this game, let's review the cards. Somebody, hey, listen me, make sure I don't forget after this game. After this game, which I will likely lose, because Mystique has some seriously good decks. Is he gonna silver guard right here? Which is why I didn't play it there. He's got a 4-drop, so it could be a 4-6 or a 3-6. It's probably a Suntide Maiden. aggressive, defensive, aggressive. It is a Suntide Maiden. Did I call it? Or what? So probably the if I have to run this back, I'm gonna have to take a bunch of damage here. He's gonna put this to 5-6, so the 4-6 is better. Don't need that yet. So this is going, has to go here actually. So he can't Dancing Blades it. This is probably going here. He might provoke there, or put this here and provoke me. I think this is fine though. Yeah, I'm a programmer, but only an associate's degree level. Oh, that's cool, Rosemary. My degree was in computer science, and I started out as a programmer. That's how I got my break into the video game industry. And then after about 5 or 6 years, I switched over to design. But I still have them coding skills. I don't use them very much anymore, though. Afterblaze. Oh, Divine Bond. Holy shit. I mean, it was nice of him to throw 2 cards into me, but Jesus, I just got 11'd. There's half my health, right? And Beam Shock. He's got a Beam Shock. I know it. I know he's got Beam Shock. He targeted. He's got the Beam Shock. Yep. Do I hit? I don't really hit there. So half my health is gone. Well, almost half my health. He 3-carded me though. It's like I have a 3-card advantage right now. So all I have to do is not die. But I imagine since he did that, he has a shit ton of burn in his hand. And it's like, I'm gonna get like Tiger Roared for the next 4 turns, right? If he has Deathblighter, he can get a free kill on this. And kill this. And clear a board. Yeah, so Deathblighter clears. He probably does have a Blighter. Maybe I should have put this down here. You ever think about playing other card games like Gwent, Artifact, MTGA? So I have played Gwent. Gwent feels like a math test to me, so I don't care for it that much. I used to play a bunch of other card games. So I played quite a few of them, but I really enjoy Hearthstone and Duelyst the most. Dauntless. They each gain what? Oh, they can't die. That's fine. So I think I go 5-1 here. Oh shit, I did that wrong. I should have thrown this into it. Son of a bitch. I could have cleared his board there. I could have cleared this. Like, it wasn't worth the 1 damage. I should have pinged that. This is Sunbloom. This is Sunbloom. Or it's Repulsor Beast. Oh god, he had Grovekeeper. Holy shit. That sucks. I mean... Is he gonna take the 7 to kill this? I am cool with that. I am cool with him taking 7. Yep. Awesome. Oh my god, he's not gonna take the 7. He has Burn in hand. He has to take the 7. He has to take it. Yep. I guess we play this, right? Alright, so he has to come down here and play 2 minions here and here, or martyrdom this, and give me 18 health. That is also fine. So I imagine he's gonna go for the minion play. The minion play wins me the game. He has to have martyrdom here. Three cards. One of them has to be martyrdom. Or a second beam shock, I guess. Okay, the minion play. He went for the minion play. Excellent. He sentineled his own guy. That's awesome. GG. Nine to the face! Bam. Alright, 8-0. This deck is doing pretty well. I can't wait to add more creep variants, Variax, and Dying Wish. I have a soft spot for programming, Rosemary, so I hope you have a fun career in whatever you choose to do. It is pretty awesome. Like, in some respects, being a designer is like being a sculptor with no hands. You're kind of just like, hey, can you guys sort of move that thing over there and do something like this? And a lot of times you just want to be like, move, like, let me just get in there and do it, right? But I've been able to do that for years. Your crypto talk got me to identify a buy today. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's cool, Hunters. What did you buy? Let's look at some of the new cards. Repulsor Lure, Rip the Play Around. I'm ready for the dream. BTC, you bought Bitcoin today? Well, Bitcoin actually went down today, so I'm not sure where you bought it, but unless you bought it like 10 minutes ago, where it looks like it might be coming back up. I'm hoping this kind of pattern will play out, but it's super risky, and I don't know. So I'm actually staying out of this. I did buy some Ethereum and then sell it earlier today for a little gain, but I'm just not sure if this is gonna play out. But real men are buying right now. I am a little too skittish because I'm a little worried we might drop, but who knows? Good job on the buy though. I hope it works out for you. Let's look at some new cards, shall we? It was within a few minutes. Oh, you just bought it recently? Okay, well, I hope it doesn't turn around on you. Keep a close eye on it. Trials of Mithron. So do they have it to where you can click on the cards yet? Ah! You can't click on the cards. Ah, man. Let me get the larger cards so we can go through them all. The best card is in Vanar. All right, don't spoil, don't spoil. Come on, guys. Here we go. Duelyst art kit. Trials with Let me download this real quick. Why is it not downloading? Oh, there we go. All right, here it is. Let me make a new folder and let's get the cards up where we can look at them in full size, full glory. Cards. It's in a zip file right now. Let me take it out of here. I will be playing Skarzig. Zuko gonna be making his way into my deck. I'm excited to get Skarzig. I want to make an Ice Age Spirit of the Wild deck. Oh man, this is exciting. I haven't even looked at these cards yet. So this will be like, you guys have already seen them. So if you get tired of talking about them, just say, all right, move on. Actually, but you gotta say it in Matthew McConaughey. You guys gotta be like, all right, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Where did that go? Okay. So let's start with...
And it's gone. Poof.
Let's start with Abyssian. Alright, we're just gonna start alphabetical. We got a 6/6/6, so this is another demon that can come out of the gate to the Undervault, right? Abyssal Tormentor. 6/6/6, provoke. Your Shadow Creep deals damage. Your Shadow Creep deals damage equal to the number of friendly Shadow Creep. Oh boy, remember when Shadow Creep worked that way? Remember that? Well, now it costs 6. Now Shadow Nova costs 6. And it's not quite as good. That's interesting. 303 intensify. This minion gains 5 attack. Look at the errors on the card images, man. Anyways, okay, so it's a 3/5/3. So we had determined that this is actually decent in Gauntlet. Like even at 3/5/3, it's fine, right? It's better. It's a strictly better Rock Golem, right? We lost Sphere for this. Losing Sphere is terrible. That's really, really gonna hurt. Alright, Carrion Collector. Lower the cost of all minions with Dying Wish in your deck and action bar by 1. So this is good in Constructed, and it's absolute garbage in Gauntlet. Don't take it. Next. Chittering Tiller, 3/4/3. Frenzy. Teleport the enemy general 1 space forward. This minion, this is great. This minion is really great. Not necessarily to like be able to hit the enemy general, but when they do a body block, let's get this going. So when they do like, here's you. Here's the enemy general, and then here's like a minion you want to kill, right? On like the diagonal. Don't hurt me for the lack of art skills, guys. But when they block their minion, like Ragnarok blocks the egg or whatever, you use this card to pull the general 1 space forward, and then you just walk in here, and you kill this thing, right? So that's pretty cool. This minion is great. I like it a lot. Its utility, it's like a repulsor beast on the enemy general, right? You can pull them one away from their dudes. I mean, it's not totally repulsor beast because it has to be exactly forward, but I like this card a lot. I will be picking this. Plenty of Bone Crusher OTK decks with the yeah. Oh, hang on, I got my crypto thing going. Let me fix that. Mubot is talking about crypto. Sorry. Let me turn that off. Alright, off. Sorry about that. Alright, what else we got? Are we doing Gauntlet context? Yeah, I'm talking mainly about Gauntlet. I will touch on Constructed, but mainly Gauntlet context here. Demonic Conversion. 1 mana. Draw a minion from your opponent's deck. It gains 1/1. So it's a cycle. It's a cycle. This card is bad though. You don't want to even spend 1 mana to get a minion. Well, I mean, it does get +1/1, but like, it's impossible to set up a turn with this. You would just like, so here's when you take this card. You take this card if it's against 2 terrible, terrible cards, and you're just like, dude, any minion in the game would be better than these 2 cards, like 2 battle pets or something, which we won't see anymore because we're going to standard. But you know what I mean, like 2 just absolute garbage cards. You take this because you're like, well, at least I can get a minion, and you look at it like the Vanar card that gives you the Vesperian Might, or whatever it's called, that hunts for a Vesper and gives it +1. It's kind of like that. Press F to pay respects to battle pets. Gauntlet-wise, Abyssian did get the best package, but definitely got some scary cards. So this card is would be a Least of the Evils card. Good riddance, though. What happens to battle pets? So they're moving to standard format, where the set aspect of the Shimzar rotates out. Is it all? Yeah, all cards from aspect of the Shimzar rotate out. New cards rotate in. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering, you know, block format or whatever, where some sets rotate out. And Gauntlet is going to be affected by this as well. I know. So we just have to grin and bear it, but that's fine. And maybe there'll be a day where they're like, hey, Gauntlet gets wild again, and you get to pick all the cards like 3 months from now, like Hearthstone did. It would be pretty awesome. I think they confirmed it cold. I'm pretty sure they did. But I can't say without a link. Maybe someone can get a link to it, though. I have not seen a link, so at this point it is all speculation, but I'm pretty sure I either read or heard that somewhere from somebody. Gibbet or Gibbet? Let's go with Gibbet. 2 mana, 1/2. Stat line sucks. Man, Abyssian really has bad 2-drops. They need more 2/2/3s for Gauntlet, but this is a rare. Whenever this minion attacks an enemy minion, destroy that minion and summon a Gibbet. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, he dies to a general attack, but if you can babysit him and lure something into him, I don't know. It's tough, because you gotta babysit him. And then, what you'll do, right? You'll be like, you go here, the enemy general is here, and Gibbet is here, and then they'll use that card on you, move it, and be like, ha. Alright. Yeah, so you know the story. So it's actually going to be pretty hard to babysit this in Gauntlet, I think. But if you don't have a 2-drop, it could be nice. This card's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's like average. Hex Claw. 7/2 5-drop Dying Wish. Puts a permanent perma-dot on the enemy. Although I wonder if you can dispel it off. Probably can. So this card sucks. It does give a nice, like... If it were every turn you take 1 damage, this card would be way better. If it were like the totems that spawn from Spine Cleaver, but it's every their turn, so it's only 1 damage every pair of turns. So, not the greatest in Gauntlet. Not the greatest. Yeah, you can dispel it off, but why would Vath do such a thing? Right. I don't really like this card. I think it's below average. Munch, 3, steal health from an enemy minion for each shadow creep. So this is terrible. This card is terrible, unless you are Kasiva and you have a bunch of creep generation already, and by a bunch I mean like 5 creep generators on top of this card, and then you're like, and the other 2 cards are kind of bad, I'll take Munch. But really this card is almost unplayable in Gauntlet. It's pretty bad. Very situational. Painful Pluck. 1, turn 1 random space into shadow creep, prioritizing spaces. We already talked about this. It's kind of bad. Don't really like it. Intensify cards have to be good on their own, and this is 1 for 1. Well, I mean, I guess this is Sphere. This is... Oh, and it's random. Yeah, screw it. Right, forget it. All right, it's the trial card. 6/6/1. Cast 6 spells that destroy a friendly. This is completely unpickable in Gauntlet. Completely unpickable. You will never ever get this trial. So it doesn't even matter. In Constructed, this could be really interesting whenever a friendly minion dies, resummon it. It's pretty nice. So what do you have? You've got Darkfire Sack, Darkfire Sack, Darkfire Sack. Alsuin Lore Masters. Like, you really have to build an entire deck around this. Just to get dudes back. And then the Destroy a Minion Heal card. So there are 6 cards plus Alsuins plus Twilight Sorcerers. Mave Hero Power. Oh, does that count as a spell? Ah, it does. It does. So in a Mave... But that's 12 damage to your general, though, if you do that, right? Like, I still don't think this is pickable in Gauntlet at all. Even with Mave, it sucks. Even with Mave, it sucks. Because you have to do 12 damage to yourself. Like, that's horrible. Destroy a friendly minion. Yeah, it's tough, man. I think this is only going to be playable and constructed. Unfathomable, right? Draw cards from your opponent's deck to fill your action bar. Ooh, per 6. Not bad. This is pickable. This is pickable in Gauntlet. Like, this is a better Rite of the Undervault. Isn't it? Because how much is Rite? Isn't Rite like 7? Oh, it's 6. Okay, it's not better. It's not better. It's the same price. Yeah. It's not better. Why would you want your opponent's cards rather than your card? I mean, it's as pickable in Gauntlet as Rite of the Undervault is. But if you had both of them, you would pick Rite, unless your deck is terrible. Like, cards that take cards from your opponent's deck for the same cost as yours isn't really great. Can't mind on the BM train. Don't you usually get like 3 Azure Heralds when playing Mave? Unfortunately, they don't have a system where they have micro weights on the cards based on the genre you pick. I've suggested this for like 3 expansions, and hopefully they will add it soon. Because when they do, you can have a really, really interesting balance in Gauntlet, where certain generals see certain cards more often or less often, but they don't have that system today. Does it actually take those cards from your opponent? I mean, I don't know, but milling in Gauntlet is not a thing. At least currently, milling is not a thing. I mean, it's possible that in this new set it could be, but I don't know. Unleash the Evil. Summon a copy of the minion your opponent most recently summoned. It gains rush and fly. Holy crap! This is incredible. Damn. This is something you have to play around now. You're like, well, if I summon this 10/10, do I die to unleash the evil? Crap, I can't play it, right? Like, oh man, this card is incredible. Yeah, so this is really, really great. Like, what more can I say? Like, it's awesome. You picked this card. This card and Betrayal are both really great. Oh, we're gonna need some effects for this card. Yep. Yep. I haven't even thought about sound effects. Man. Yeah, definitely gonna need this one. Oh, you got one? Alright, hold on. What do you got, him? What do you got?
The mayor's office today, in conjunction with the New York Board of Tourism, unveiled its new motto to replace the long-standing I Love New York slogan. I love hookers will now be the city's catchphrase.
Your brothers are upsetting the balance between good and evil.
Well, what can I do about it?
You can't do jack shit unless you learn your evil powers. Go get a soda out of the fridge.
But those are my roommate sodas.
But those are my roommate soda. Does that sound like a statement the son of the devil would make?
All right, take it easy.
Nikki, you have the power to change the cola in that can into any other liquid. Engine oil, bat's blood, moose piss. You just have to release the evil within.
Release the evil?
I'm just saying there's wickedness in you. I can tell from your snores.
Really?
Release your evil.
Release the evil.
Come on, you can do it. There it is. You got it in you.
What are you doing?
Hey! No!
All right. I'm going to pretend I didn't see a dog on the couch because my brain just can't process that right now. But were you about to drink one of my Cokes?
No. I was just looking at it. It's beautiful.
This is awesome.
This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
That's pretty good, man. Release the evil. All right. Wraith Crown. 4 friendly Wraithlings have 2/2. So this is like a worse or situational Soul Shatter Pact in Lilith, and completely unpickable with the other 2 generals. Lame Crown. Yeah, this card is going to be very, very hard to pick. I would say almost a sure no. But Lilith, you could consider it if the other 2 cards are terrible. Yielding Depths. If you have 3 or more Shadow Creep, draw 2 cards. So again, only pickable in Cass, and even then, probably not unless the other 2 cards are terrible, and you have a bunch of creep generation. Man, there's a lot of situational cards in here that are kind of unpickable. This is not awesome. Hopefully the commons are good. That's it? Well, the common is good. That common's okay. Yeah, okay. So overall, 2 commons are good. Everything else kind of sucks. But this card is amazing. Next. The nerf for Grincher, right? Alright, let's go into Lionar's Trials. Amaranthine Vow. 9. Summon around your general all friendly minions with provoke that died this game. So let's see. In a typical Gauntlet run, you get about, on an average run in Lionar, you get 2 to 3 provoke minions. Sometimes you get more, but usually you get about 3. So this card sucks. It's like 9 mana for 3 provokes. Now they could be Iron Cliffs and stuff. So I mean, the thing is, like, you're gonna be drafting, you're gonna be like, oh, provoke, oh, provoke, oh, provoke. Oh, get all my provokes back. And I only have 3 of them, which means you have to draw them, play them, then get this card, right? So this card is gonna be very situational. You have to have at least 5 provokes, I would say, maybe 6. Then you could consider taking this card. In general, another very situational card. Not a huge fan. I'm looking forward to Silver's reaction to the big golem. Alright. Alright, alright. We'll get there, we'll get there. 2, bolster. Give friendly minions plus 2 health. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 health. And it stacks. So, but we're looking at the first one. The first one is like just 2 for 2. 2 for 2 health on every dude. I would always rather have +2, +4 for 3, draw a card. I would always rather have that than this. I don't really like this card. Even though it's all minions +2 health, it sucks. It's pretty bad, and it's common, we're gonna see it a lot. So I don't know, if the other cards are terrible, maybe you take this, but in general, garbage. Divine Liturgy. 6 cost. Give all friendly minions attack equal to their health. Ah, it's Divine Bond for friends. So it's either a really expensive Divine Bond or it's like an every Divine Bond. But really, how often do you have your Divine Bond sitting in your hand? You'd be like, God, I wish this affected more than 1 minion. Never, right? Like never. So in general, this is probably pretty bad. Tesriel 745. Read that. Intensify? Are you asking me to read that? Like, I know how Intensify works. This card is bad. I don't think you're gonna be able to pick it in Gauntlet. Heads up, Silver. Pretty much all the faction cards are gonna be meh or bad for Gauntlet. That sucks. That sucks. Grand Strategos. 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 Summon 10 minions with 1 or less attack. 10 minions with 1 or less attack. And that doesn't count if you summon them next to you with Zeal. That probably does not trigger this. So that is, you're never ever gonna get this in Gauntlet. Man, with 10, that's a third of your deck. This was made for Constructed. This should change to like 7 in Gauntlet. That sucks, man. All of these cards were made with Constructed in mind. And their requirements, Yeah, this card's complete and utter garbage in Gauntlet. You'll never ever get that. But Destiny, promote other friendly minions at the end of your turn. Promote? Do I know what promote means? Do we know what promote is?
Hey, listen!
You can't take Mithrons in Gauntlet. The dev said you cannot draft them. Oh, so they're not even gonna show. Okay. Well, I suppose that's for the best because their conditions were built for constructed. Promote goes up 1 mana cost. Promote other friendly minions at the end of your turn. Oh, like they transform into something higher cost, like Cascading Rebirth? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I got you, Senferon. So in constructed, I suppose you can build, but then you're randomly, when it promotes, does it go to another Lionar card at least, like Cascading Rebirth, or is it actually any card in the entire game with 1 cost higher? It's a faction evolve. Okay. Gonna need a heal for silver for all these disappointments. Okay, yeah, so it's terrible. I mean, it's not usable in Gauntlet. Constructed, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the RNG, but I have to look. Let's actually look at the Lionar cards that it can evolve. Things can evolve into. So we can, like, what has the fewest? Let's look up high. Let's go Song High and then back. So, let's see. What would it take to transform into... So if I do a 6-drop, I can... If I play a 6-cost dude, I can get Zir, Peacekeeper, or Titan. It's not awesome. If I play a 5-cost dude, I can get Solarius, Prominence, or Elix. If I play a 4-cost dude, I can get Second Son, Cliffy, or Oakenheart. Oh wait, there's new cards too. They all end up as Excelsius. Okay. This card's questionable at best. I don't really like it. 3/5/3 Griffin, Fledgling, Zeal Flying. So as long as he's next to you, he can take off, and then he flies across the board and can't move. I mean, can't fly anymore. That's a really interesting mechanic. Zeal Flying. He only gets flying once. He can take 1 trip, and then he forgets how to fly. Oh god, you know what it needs? It needs Take These Broken Wings. That's the card. That's the sound effect for this card. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. Definitely playable. Definitely playable. 5 for 3. This is like the pink 3/3 bird. Wings of Paradise. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like this card. It's playable. Indominus 7/7/9. Your general's invulnerable but can't move or attack. This seems pickable. I mean, it's kind of like situational when you play it, but it's definitely pickable. It's not awesome though. The stats are nice, but you might just rather. I mean, this can help you live a couple turns against Fae. It's like a last ditch, don't kill me, bro card. And it's average. I will give it an average rating. feel bad that this gets pushed out of constructed by Zir. I'm not sure what you guys mean. It's worse than Zir. It's definitely worse than Zir. It's definitely worse than Zir. With Zir, you can attack, you can do a bunch of things. You can choose when you want to die. Yeah. It's all right. It's like average, I would say. Legion 332. Intensify. Put a Crestfallen into your action bar. Shovel a copy of this into your deck. I think we looked at this already, and we determined that it is not great. I mean, it's 332 replace itself, which is not bad. But you really don't want copies of this in your deck because you'd rather be drawing your meaningful cards. Like, 3 mana card advantage is not really that great. Like, the fact that it replaces itself is excellent. But it's not unpickable, but it's, I would say, average. I would say average to below average because of the 2 health. Because it gives you card advantage, but not board advantage. And board advantage is the most important thing in Gauntlet. It's great for the trial, though. The Crestfallen's a 1/2. Sure, in Constructed, that makes sense. It's meant for the trial. Okay, I can buy that for the trial. Life Stream. Fully heal a friendly, then draw a copy of it from your deck. If you have it in your deck. So in Constructed, this card is very, very playable. In Gauntlet, I don't know, man. Situational at best, under average, common sucks. Oh my god, we are getting wrecked. We are getting wrecked in the faction department. Lionize! This has to get that dynamite sound effect. 5 mana, give celerity to a friendly minion directly behind your general. Wow. The nice thing about that is it will telegraph, right? Like, why would you put a guy behind your... Yeah, you're putting a guy behind your general, play around Dancing Blades. So maybe it won't telegraph. But that's a key that if they have a minion there, you want to play around it, right? Like, they play a D-Bone behind the general. So... I don't think... This is very situational. I don't know, actually. I don't know how often you run into a situation where having celerity on a minion behind your general is important. I don't think it's worth 5 mana, though. This plus Emberworm. What's up, Yoshi Games? Gambler with celerity. Ha! 5 mana, though. Jesus. This on the new Zeal flying is 10 damage. That's true. I don't know. The jury's out on this one. My hunch is meh, but I don't know. I could be wrong on this one. I may have to science that one. Marching orders give friendly minions directly in front of and behind your general. So front and back, +2/+2. If they have Zeal, they cannot be targeted by spells. Front and back, 2/2. So it's 2 for 2/2. Yeah, so worst case, it's 2 for 2/2. I'd still rather have 3 for 2/4 every day. For this to really get value, you have to have a guy in front and back. And that makes this more situational, right? Because if you just have a dude in front or just have a dude in back and you're doing 2 for 2, 2 for 4 stats, I mean, it's not bad. You pay 3 for 6 stats. So this one might be okay. This one might be okay because it's like, it's kind of like Greater Fortitude for 1 more mana to a dude behind you, like a ranged, or a dude in front of you. So yeah, so it's like Greater Fort for 1 more mana. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. This one's playable with Brome. Yeah, definitely with Brome. But even without Brome, like, it's not terrible. It's like, just look at it like Greater Fortitude in Gauntlet. A more expensive Greater Fort. It's not bad. It's not bad. Except you can't play it on a dude. But you usually play guys near your general anyway. So I don't think it's that bad. Radiant Standard. 6, your general has +3 attack. Artifact. When your general attacks, summon a minion that costs 3. Oh, wow! Wow! That's awesome! This is playable in Gauntlet for sure, for sure. Yeah, I like this card a lot. This is a tempo swing card, right? Because it's like remove something, summon a 3 cost guy, which is like a Silver Guard and your healer guys, and you know, like your 3 drops are pretty good in Lionar. Not counterattacks. Yeah, still, like, you're gonna play this on a turn where you use it right away. And then they're gonna run into you twice and knock off the other 2 charges, but you still got 3 attack, right? So you're still doing 5, 10, 15 damage for 6, plus a 3 drop, worst case. I mean, unless they ping off the damage. It's still not bad. This card is good. I like it. Oh, look at this guy. War Exorcist, 5/3/8, provoke. At the start of your turn, holy immolation your damaged minions. I think we saw this guy, right? At the start of your turn, so you gotta set it up. I don't like it. I don't like it. You gotta set it up, and it's gonna be easy to play around this card, I think. And, because either what's gonna happen is, either they're gonna damage your... Like, the best thing is having an Iron Cliff or a Gigolo, and you run into them to get it damaged, and then you try to stick this and hope that they're provoked, right? Because if it's not a provoke minion that's damaged, they're either going to kill it or run away from it so the holy doesn't resolve, right? So, I don't really... this card's crap, in general. It's good in Constructed. Yeah, maybe in Constructed, but even Constructed, this feels like it's going to be easy to play around. I mean, unless you have all provokes. Windcliff. Alarmist. Look how cool that guy is. 4/2/2. That's crappy stats. Opening Gamut. Summon a 5/5 Windcliff Protector with provoke from your deck. Does that mean you have to have drafted that? Or does that mean you get a 5/5 Windcliff Protector with provoke, which would be amazing? Where? Ah. Oh, well, this is awful. This card is awful. Holy crap, man. Oh my god, it's a common. This is gonna be like, you're gonna see this all the time because of the incidence bonus that the set will have, and you can't pick it. Like, oh my god. Were there no people at Counterplate representing Gauntlet for this release? Jesus, man. Alright. But like, you have to have 3 of the you have to have 2 to 3 of the protectors in order to draft this card. Well, I guess 1, because you can just always replace it. Do you get to place it? Like, do you play this and you get to pick the... Do you get to pick it, or is it randomly placed, right? Like... Zohan says, Silver Help, my last 2 drafts had 2 removal spells total, 1 Plasma Storm and 1 Entropic Decay. Two total. Oh, Jesus, man. Complaining time over. Time to sit back. All I can do is commiserate with you on that one, man. Do you guys know if you get to place the Windcliff Protector? I think you place it. Oh, that's good at least. Let's look at Protector. 5/5/5 provoke when a friendly Windcliff Alarmist dies. transform this into a Windcliff Alarmist. Ugh. That's terrible. All they have to do is kill the 2/2 and this downgrades? Super risky. Super risky. I don't know. I think these are both garbage. I am set. I drafted a great Reva deck and I am 1-0 with it. Just wait for the new set and rake in the free wins. Yeah, really. Yeah, just like as soon as the new set drops, go draft a broken deck right now and then don't play it. And then enjoy your 12 wins. Because so far, Gauntlet decks are nerfed. Alright, well, that was pretty bad, man. This is the only good minion here. Right? Jesus. Wow. Lionar got raped. Pretty bad. Oh my god. Thanks, Hotline. I appreciate that, man. Let's check Magmar out. Trials. Alright, we got an angered birdie. Have you guys heard?
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner when a bird, bird, bird.
He's angry. +1/+1. So he's a 2/2/3. So this is pickable. This is definitely pickable because worst case he's a 2/2/3, and maybe he's a 2/3/4 or a 2/4/5. So yeah, this is pickable and it's common, so this is good. Finally, a good common card in Gauntlet, right? Yeah, this is pickable. I hear that the Gauntlet neutrals are pretty good. Alright, we'll check. Beast-clad Hunter. 4/3/6. He has the same stats as Sleet Dasher. Takes no damage from minions with less attack. Oh yeah, this is pickable. This is pickable. Like, yeah. I mean, I think you'd rather have Grimrock. But this is a rare, it's a rare. So let's see what it's up against currently. In the Magmar 4, tries 4? Yeah, 4 drop slot. So like what would you take over that? So would you take Silithar over it? Yeah, maybe. Wait, rare. Oh. So let's just look at rare. Mandrake, you take over this for sure. Leviathan, you take this over Leviathan. You take Spirit Harvester over this. Omniseer, I think you take over this as well. That's probably the closest. And Elucidator, you definitely take over this. But yeah, even Omniseer, because Omniseer, like, creates a square that they have to babysit. So this is... The stats are not awesome on this, but man, the Primal Flourish, they cannot let that go off. Warpup. Depends. If you need a 2-drop, you probably take Warpup. Seismoid, you do not take Seismoid. Rancor, you might take over this, because 2-drops are hard to come by, and Rancor is pretty good. Grow, maybe. Maybe you take Grow. He's still pretty good. Yeah, this card's not that awesome, but it's okay. And just over the other Magmar rares, it's got some tough choices. Right? Because when you get rare, you're gonna see other Magmar rares against this. Oh, Grow's rotating. That's right, he's a battle pet. Yeah, so Warpup, and so you might take Rancor, Warpup, Elucidator, Omniseer, and then and Spirit Harvester and Mandrake. Actually, you take a lot of cards over this. But against like rare neutrals, you might take this, depending. Alright, it's alright. Bellow! Friendly minions, 3 attack. Stun enemy. Stun enemy. Stun enemy. Stun enemy. What is that word? Stun enemy? Minions around it. For 3. For 3. Give a friendly minion 3 attack for 3. 3. This seems really good. This seems really good. You're gonna this one is common. You're gonna have to play around this card. This is going to change the way Gauntlet is played a little bit. Not because it's so amazingly awesome, but because it's common and everybody will have it, and you have to beware that if you play all of your guys around a square, they could get bellowed. Stun enemy. It's a War Pup combo card. This plus the last minion. Oh, yeah, actually you get a buff card on this and it gets ridiculous. Yeah, this with any buff is a force to be reckoned with. That's a good point. Pyro, that's a good point. Sorry, Yoshi Games, that's a good point on this card. This and any buff is interesting. Bellow seems really good though. I like it. You're kind of 2-for-1ing yourself, but if you just need a little bit of rush down, a little burn, like it's nice to be able to stun and smack face, and then they can't use those minions to kill it. Yeah, they either have to use their face again or run away and block. This is okay though. Deep Impact. Deal damage to a minion to reduce its health to 1. Oh, wow. So no matter how much health it has, 2 mana takes it to 1. So this kills... This is kind of like the Abyssian card. It's kind of like this card. The two mana card. Where is it? This. Kind of like Deathmark. Kind of. Right? Because this is deal 1 damage and then destroy it after it's attacked, and this is bring it to 1 health and destroy it after it's attacked, usually. So, it's awesome. It's very equivalent to that card. Which is awesome if you get it, so this is great. Two mana and an attack takes it to 1. Oh, wait. No, that's not right. No, 2 mana and an attack kills it, right? So I did 2 I cast this card, it brings whatever down to 1, then I attack it with my general and it kills it, right? No, that's not... Am I misinterpreting how this card works? You have to attack it twice? Deal damage to a minion to reduce its health to 1. No, this says deal damage. Like, this card deals damage. This card isn't saying if you deal damage. It doesn't say if, it just says deal damage. So it will deal the damage right away to bring it down to 1, and then you smack it with your face and kill it. No. You guys are not right. There's no way. If I cast this on a Kron, that Kron goes to a 4/1 immediately, which I then run in my face and kill him, right? Yeah, this is like Deathmark. A little bit. Not exactly. Yeah, the card takes a minion to 1 health, and then you finish it off. Right? or blood tier it. That's true. You can blood tier it. Yeah. This is how I understood. This card is great. This card is really, really good. Magmar ++. Oh, look at that. Extinction event. Each of your eggs hatches into a what? Into a Catastrophosaurus. A Catastrophosaurus. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to play the Ripper effect for that one. There's a lot of ping in this set, right? So each of your eggs hatches into a Catastrophosaurus. So what is a Catastrophosaurus? Does anybody know what this card is? Do I have this Catastrophosaurus? Ah, there it is. Holy shit. He's got the world on his back. A 626. Holy shit. Each of your eggs. I mean... So in Ragnarok, you run the Ripper, you smack it into something, and then you play this, I guess? And it can attack for 5, right? Because it hatches, and that means that it can attack. This feels like it's playable in Ragnarok. In Ragnarok, this is pickable. In anything else, I don't think so. Finally, someone gets it. Since it hatches, you deal 6. Yeah, because it gets rushed, right? Yeah, Ragnarok likes this card. I'm pretty sure it's playable in Ragnarok. Alright, it's good. I don't think it insta-hatches. That's what hatch means. Hatch means hatch the egg and it gets rushed. Yeah, it hatches the egg. Ah, it hatches even, yeah, it hatches even silenced eggs. That's not bad. For dispelled eggs. No, this hatches any egg. Even an egg of a Ripper. Gargantuan growth. Give a minion grow 8/8. Without Malaki Huntress, this card is not really pickable, I don't think. I mean, maybe. Maybe. It just takes a turn to... It's 4 mana. Don't kill my minion bro, right? It's 4 mana, don't kill my Veil Hunter bro. And if it goes off, you'll win the game. But you have to spend 4 mana to clench your cheeks and hope that it doesn't die. Yeah, you play this on Gambler, you play it on Veil Hunter, you play it on any ranged, and if they don't answer it, it's GG. So, I mean, I don't know, just because of the mere fact that it's answer or die, it could be pickable. But it's dependent on having a flyer or a ranged. Yeah, if it's no answer, you win the game. But it also has to go on a flyer, like, it can't go on a 2/2. Like, in front of you. It's got to go on something behind... It has to go on something you play defensively. Problem is, if they kill that thing that you played defensively, then, they've 2-for-1'd you. Probably. Eclipse. Haruspex. 4/7/6. Whenever this minion takes damage, your opponent draws a card. I don't think this is pickable. as great as the stats are for 4 mana, I think I'd rather have a 4/4/6 every day of the week over this. That doesn't have the downside. Yeah, I'd rather have Hailstone Golem than this every day. Silver. Oh, just wait. A growth got a little cheeky bastard combo move coming in. Starhorn. Like, you have to watch out for Cascading Rebirth into this too, right? Like, this is now a liability for Cascading Rebirth on the 3 mana slot. And the best thing to Cascading Rebirth is yeah. No, I think this is pretty crappy. Hate Furnace. Oh, well, we can't take this because it's a trial card. But this seems amazing. If you can get this to go off, I think it's the best trial so far. This is definitely the best trial so far of all of the ones I've seen, even in Constructed. A 2 mana 7/4 with Flash. But your opponent draws a card. Like, in Constructed, it's fine because you play Decimus, but in Gauntlet, this card's terrible. Yeah, with Decimus, this card is fine. And actually probably good. I'm sorry, when I said it was garbage, I meant in Gauntlet. Invigoration. Common. So we're going to see this a lot in Gauntlet. 2 mana, restore 3 health to your general. No, it's terrible. It's like Lionar's heal card. Even though it intensifies up and does a bunch, you'd rather have Earth Sphere. You'd rather have Earth Sphere any day than this. So, nah, I think it's crap. There's the Catastrophosaurus. Okay. Kratos. 3/2/4, deal 1 damage to everything, including itself. We talked about this in my last review. This card is great. It's an AoE ping. It's very nice. Deals with Ragnarok eggs. Deals with Heartseekers. It's very, very good. I like it. And it's common, so you're gonna see a lot of 1 damage AoE. I.e., don't pick things with 1 health. Pre-nerf Scorn. Well, it does go to 3 health, though. Mitotic Induction? Mitotic? Induction, 2 mana, epic. Summon an egg of the minion most recently summoned from your action bar. I mean, when you go 7 into 2, that's okay, but mid-game and early game doesn't seem that good. My hunch is this isn't good, but let's think about it. Is there a world where this card is awesome? Like, on a turn where you want to play 2 minions, it can be okay. Like, oh, here's a 4-drop free to deal with, and another 4-drop as long as you don't kill it. Turn 6 with Eggmorph and a dangerous card. Most recently summoned. Oh, so you can be your last turn. That's true. But how often in Gauntlet do you want to Eggmorph your own guy? That sucks. You're spending 2 cards to get a guy with Rush. I don't like it. Like, when you have an Eggmorph, you want to use it on their dudes as a defensive play, not an offensive play. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've Eggmorphed my own guy to... Even with Ragnarok, like, to get the... Well, it happens with Ragnarok more often. With Ragnarok, Eggmorph is better because you can bring your Ripper back to life. I'm gonna say slightly below average, though. Mortar Maw. This card is incredible, and it's another Magmar Power Epic. Like, Magmar is getting the Power 9. Let's see how many it has, right? Like, it's not the Power 9. Like, check this out. We've got Rebuke. That's the Power 1. We've got That's only in Ragnarok. The Lava Slasher, that's the power 2. Armada, power 3. Mechantor, power 4. And this card is now power 5. So we've got the power 5 in Magmar Epics, right? So yeah, what else can I say? This card's amazing. You don't ever... I mean, when you have this against Armada, against Lava Slasher, you're like first world problems. Lava Slasher plus this on 7 mana. Without Thump, Eggmorph is primarily removal now. Yeah. Oropsisaur. Or OP Seesaur. 3/2/5. Interesting. Stat line, grow 1/1. Whenever another friendly with grow survives damage, that minion grows. Whenever another friendly minion with grow survives damage, that minion grows. Hotline says, that is the cheeky move I spoke of. Oropiasaur plus Spirit Harvester or Kratos double grow. Whenever another friendly minion with grow survives damage, that minion grows. That combo doesn't work, Hotline. Because you play this and then you play something that does AoE, and he's not another friendly minion with grow. It's a minion other than him. Oropasaur. Let's call it the Opiopisaur. Yeah, the Opisaur. Okay, I'm good with that. The Opisaur plus Godhammer plus Rush minion. No, the minion has to have grow. So you can't just summon a Rush minion, have it damaged, and then it grows. It doesn't. Like, you have to have this and another grow minion out, and then you gotta do damage. Godhammer gives grow. Yeah, but only at the start of your turn. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, I think I got you. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Your minions have grow. Okay, so this gives all of them grow. Okay. So this plus Godhammer plus Scorn effect. Or a Rush minion that just takes damage and hits them and then grows, but I don't know. It's cute. It's a cute combo. The 4-mana spell. Blood Rage. The 4-mana spell. Rebuke. Blood Rage. I mean, it's all right. It's a cute combo. I don't think it's so in Gauntlet. The 3/2/5 grow 1/1 is just fine. It's fine. Like the stats are okay because it goes into a 3/6 next turn. I think the stat line is okay. Like just as a normal grow minion without this extra text, this card is playable. Yeah. I mean, would I rather have the 2/8? Yes. Probably, but I'm okay with the 3/2/5 with a grow 1/1. I think it's fine. Question is, what's it against, right? But it's definitely pickable. Zoetic Charm. Your general has 1 attack. Your eggs have force field. This is definitely going to be pickable in Ragnarok. Definitely pickable in Ragnarok. Jesus, your eggs have force field? Holy crap. The new spell that gives grow 8/8. Yeah. The new spell that gives grow 8/8 is interesting. but it's got to survive damage somehow. So like you play that, that's like we're talking like 3-card combos here, man. Like 3-card combos in Gauntlet are very, very difficult to pull off. And when they do, sure, like you'll crush some face with them, but like, come on, 3-card combos, Gauntlet, really. All right, so that's it. So Magmar gets the best, it gets the first place prize so far for what we've looked at. Abyssian and Lionar, pretty garbage compared to that. But that's not bad, because Magmar in general has been underpowered in Gauntlet, so I'm happy to see a little shifting of the power. What we really want to see is we want to see Faye get wrecked. So I hope Faye gets wrecked in this set. I mean, not to disparage good old Faye Bay, but man, Faye needs to get knocked down off the top a little bit here. And I don't think it's going to happen. Let's go to Songhai. Trials. Bakazori. Faye got great cards. You're breaking my balls here, man. Press F for silver streams. Okay. Gonna need another heal, Jesus. 4/2/6. Whenever this minion is moved for any reason, draw a card. So this is a. Did this replace? Did this replace the? No, that wasn't even. Well, what's his name? What's his name? The 3-cost epic neutral starts with an M. Jesus, Mogwai. Thank you. No, Mogwai's still in the game. This is a better Mogwai. Yeah, this card is definitely playable. Definitely playable. It's super hard to kill a 6 health dude. This card is value, definitely. I like this card a lot. Very, very pickable. We should have done Maw for Mortar Maw. You guys missed the opportunity. Mogwai is removed from core and rotated out. Yeah, well, this guy's a better... Wait, but this is a Songhai minion. It's not even neutral. Oh, that sucks. Mogwai's rotating out? Damn. Coalfist, 4/4/4, common. Intensify gives a random enemy friendly minion to attack this turn. Dark Iron Dwarf from Hearthstone, but random. Yeah, this card's pickable. It's a little situational, but it's pickable. Nearby. Ah, Jesus, man. That means if you want to hit your heart... Oh, whoa. Random nearby. That means you can control it. Okay. This is Dark Iron Dwarf. It's basically Dark Iron Dwarf for Hearthstone. Yeah. This is pickable. This is pickable. I like this card a lot. And it's got cool art. Hidatsu. This is constructed only. 7 minions from action with different costs. Summon friendly minions to deal their cost to an enemy. This card is amazing. Is it better than the Magmar one? It's up there. This one and the Magmar one seem really good. Yeah, I like this card a lot. Horned Mask. You don't get Mithrin cards in Gauntlet, I presume. Yes, Jello Monte, that is what somebody informed me today. That they are not pickable in Gauntlet. Your general gains 1 attack. After a friendly minion with backstab attacks, it gains +1/1. That doesn't mean it has to backstab. It just means, like, if your Katara attacks face, it gains 1/1. Yeah, this sucks. Like, if the other 2 epics are terrible, and you need 1 attack for your general, it's fine, but I don't like this card in Gauntlet. In Constructed, maybe it's better, but in Gauntlet, it's pretty bad. Kaido Expert, 3/2/2. Backstab 1. Whenever this minion backstabs, summon a minion with backstab. That costs 2 or less from your deck. This is complete garbage in Gauntlet. How do you summon 7 from your action bar with different costs? Over the course of a game. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to tailor your deck for that. I hope there's a way to track that. Like, progress towards it. I hope there's good UI for that so you know how many you have left. But you're gonna have to remember which ones you're like, have I cast a 3 and a 4? Or have I cast a 5 and a 7? Like, I don't know. You're gonna have to keep track of that. Unless it's got a little counter on it. This card is absolute terrible. We lost Katara for this. I know. It's bad. There's some baby rage. Kensho Vortex 11. Costs 1 less for each spell you cast this game. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, summon a minion that costs up to 2 more nearby your general. So let's see. In a typical Gauntlet game,
Oh, good for you.
when you get to 9 mana, you've played about 4 spells, 4 to 5 spells. Let's just say, let's just call it 4. No, because you got your Bloodbound spell, so let's call it 5. On average, when you get to the end game, you've cast 5 spells. So this now costs 6. So you go 6, and then maybe 1, maybe 2 spells. So 6 and Phoenix Fire plays a 4-drop. So you spend 2 cards, you kill one of their cards, and you play a card, and you get a card. Jury's out on this one, but it seems kind of bad. I mean, like turn 13 and 14 it gets better, but the best card to use this with is removal. So maybe in Sheet Eye this is okay. But you want to pair it with removal, right? Yeah, only playable with Sheet Eye. I think you're probably right. Jury's out on this card. My hunch is it's bad in Gauntlet. Maybe it's okay in Constructed. Knuckle Storm, 1 damage to an enemy. This card's playable. It's 1 for 1. Like, you need pings, so it's okay. Massacre Artist, 4/2/5. Good stats, good stats. Backstab 2 after this minion attacks, and backstabs. All attacks are backstabs this turn. So it's best in Kalios.
But you'll only need the edge.
It's best in Kalios. This should count itself. After this minion attacks and backstab, all attacks are backstabs this turn. What are you talking about? This should count itself. Do you mean, oh, Kensho should count itself? Yeah, so you get a 13 cost guy. Whenever you cast a spell this turn. No, it doesn't count itself. Because you'd be casting it for 6. That would be pretty cool, though, if you cast it, like an 8-drop came out and then you did that. That would be pretty cool, but it's probably busted then. This card is mediocre. Depending on, if you have Mist Dragon Seals and things, it gets them a lot stronger. Meditate, this was the card I revealed. It's pretty good. 5 copies of the spell you cast most recently. I think this is pickable in Gauntlet. Makes me happy, because the 0 cost mainly. This is a certain ornithological card of the avian variety.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner when a bird, bird,
It's nice that I have sound effects already in the can for some of these cards. 3/3/4 flying is incredible. This is going to be highly picked in Gauntlet. Highly picked. Man, this card is going to be annoying. This card is way better than the 2/4 Dread Flare, because that 3 attack threshold is really strong. And it's a common, I know. This card's going to be really good. I like it a lot. Penitentiary. Surround the enemy general with friendly Pando that disappear at the start of your next turn. Penitentiary. Alright, how good is this? So it just locks the enemy general down for a turn. So it's good against Vath, charging in with 1,000,000 attack power. It's good against Lionar, maybe. It's good against Vitruvian, maybe. In general, not very good. Like, how often do you just need to stop the enemy general from moving? I don't really like this card. Is Orizuru better than Burb of Paradise? In some ways, yes, because of the 4 damage threshold means it doesn't die to Phoenix Fire and all the 3 damage cards. But the fact that that the Paradise can do 5 is pretty important. So it depends. Silver stops them from summoning 2 if you clear their board. That's interesting. That's interesting. How often do you clear their board? Like, if you clear their board, aren't you already winning? If you clear their board and then play this card, wouldn't you rather have a minion? Right? Because all you're doing is say, pass your next turn, bro. And then they pass their next turn. And then you're back where you were, maybe with a little more mana. I don't know. Like, there are situations where this card's usable, but in general, in Gauntlet, I don't think it's good. Phoenix Barrage. 5. Deal 3 damage to anything, put a Phoenix Fire into your action bar. That is incredible. In Gauntlet, that card is good. I mean, it's not incredible. Let's just calm down here. Let's calm it down a little bit. I might have got a little overzealous.
Let's everybody just calm down, shall we?
But it's really nice because it gives you an extra removal, and sometimes in draft you get screwed on removal, so knowing that you have a guaranteed 2 removal, even though it's going to cost you 7 mana and a lot of tempo to do it, you're probably okay with that if you have board. Like, if you have a ranged guy on board, you're just like, deal with your guy, ranged guy shoots, next turn, deal with your guy, play a guy, ranged guy shoots. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's actually good, but I'm not sure yet. It does seem pretty good in Gauntlet. Cat board. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Second self. Put an exact copy of a friendly minion into your action bar. Exact copy with all the buffs. With all the buffs. So you pay 2. You get a dude. Then you play that dude. So it turns into a dude on the board. This card is not bad. It's a little situational. Like, you want to make sure you have a bunch of range guys and guys that you would want to replicate. Because otherwise, in Riva, you're guaranteed to get a Heartseeker out of this for 2. Which, it's not bad. It's not bad. I wonder how they handle things like Saber Spine Seal, attack with the ranged, play this to get a copy of a Saber Spine Sealed guy. Like, if you put him down, does he get the plus attack and then it goes away, or does it just take the buff off of him because it was temporary? Like, that would be interesting to science that. If a Thunderhorn gets debuffed, you can replicate it so you can inner focus it. What? Replicate? Oh, exact copy. Yeah, so you can play it and then inner focus it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Kappa broke back. Second, self on the new tiger. The new tiger? There's a new tiger coming? Don't be spoiling stuff, man. Overall, I think this is maybe good. Maybe good. We'll have to see. Zenkai Cannoneer. 5/4/4 ranged. Whenever you summon a minion with range, that minion gains rush. Whoa, dude.
Tiger uppercut.
I mean, as if this would, like, so on turn 8, you can play this in Key Beholder, and wow, man, on 9, you can, oh, Jesus, man, you can combo this. This card is great. And it's got the 4 health that makes Arrow Whistler hard to deal with, even at 4 mana. But it's got a built-in Lionar Roar for 1 extra mana. This card is totally good, totally good. Yeah, I like it a lot. Key is rotating. Alright, well, you can use Widowmaker, right? Or for 9, you can get Gambler out. For 9, you can Gambler it. Know what I'm saying? Oh, Mech High. Yeah, Jesus, man. You play this plus the last mech piece, and you get Rush on Mechazor. Oh God, that's better than Spirit of the Wild, and a 4/4 range to boot. Yeah, you're right about Mech High, for sure. In Constructed, that is awesome. Oh God, Mech High, dude. That might beat Mech Face with Spirit of the Wild. I'm pretty sure it does. Whenever this minion... Man, a charging Mech Frenzy Rush range? Like, Jesus. Okay, sorry. And, okay. Well, that was a hell of a legendary right there. So, not as good as Magmar, but not bad, not bad. Not bad. I do feel like whoever designed this set, the Gauntlet employee at Counterplay was on vacation, though. Let's do Vanar. Don't hurt me, Vanar. Don't hurt. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's do Vitruvian. New Gauntlet decks drafted won't have Shimzar, I don't think, but your existing draft deck still works, yeah.
Let's kick some ice.
Not yet. We'll save Vanar till last. A Cumulonimbus. Summon 2 Wind Dervishes nearby your general. You do not get to choose where they go, or do you? Do you get to pick the spots? Because if you do, this card is incredible. If you don't get to pick them, not as good. Vanar will make you cry. Oh no, no. I don't want to hear that, man. Do you get to pick the pieces? Do you get to pick the squares for this? Does anybody know? Anybody? Bueller? Let's assume. Oh, it's Intensify. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to pick. So you have to. So the first copy is a worse Entropic Decay, probably, right? This card is it's a good thumb sideway, right? Like, it's removal for things like ranged and stuff, but you gotta get lucky with the spawns, and that sucks. It's stupid in Constructed. Yeah, I mean, in Constructed, this card, you're gonna have, like, what, 2, 4, you're gonna have 6 Dervishes? It's a better Saber Spine? Not really, because you can't control, you're gonna get a bad spawn on one of them, or 2 of them, right? I don't know, in Constructed, this seems good. In Gauntlet, it's a 5 out of 10. Are they rolling over the patch tonight? Oh, they did say the 27th, didn't they? Should we finish our draft? No, it's fine. Adam Klinger. Let's just get through these cards. 3, 1, 5. Whenever you equip an artifact, this minion gains attack equal to the artifact's cost. So the question is it good enough stats on its own? Nah, not really. Like, you don't take this card. You don't really take this card unless you have 3 artifacts in your deck. And even then, 4, maybe 4 artifacts in your deck. So, I don't like it. Unless the other cards were terrible, it's not really good. Even as a 1/5, the stats are bad. In Gauntlet, the Gauntlet perspective on that card is bad. In Constructed, it's probably fine. That's a pretty card. Circle of Fabrication, 9. Summon 1 of each obelisk from your deck on random spaces. Garbage. Complete garbage. What a waste of a 9-mana legendary. In Gauntlet. Dust Drinker, 2/1 Dervish. Deal 1 damage to the enemy general, and this minion gains +1 health. So it's a 2/2/2. Or it's a 2/2/3 second one. It's common. So you're gonna maybe pick this if you're like, oh my god, I'm at 22 cards and I don't have enough 2-drops, but in general it sucks. Don't take it. In Constructed, maybe this can work. In a burn deck, in a Vitruvian burn deck. 5th Canopic. 5, 4, 8. That's incredible stats. The enemy general cannot cast their... Whoa, that's awesome! That is awesome. This is good. This card is really good. Like, you're not going to take it over Lost in the Desert, Star's Fury. What else is this up against? Let's check out epic Vitruvian cards. Rash's Curse. Do you take it over Rash's Curse? No, you take Rash's, I think. You take Wildfire Ankh over this. You take this over Portal Guardian for sure. Allomancer. You might take it over Allomancer, maybe. That's a tough call, actually. Depends on the draft. Lost, you definitely take Lost over this. You definitely take Wasteland Wraith over this. Mirage Master, probably not. Wind Striker's a tough one. Man. Gust is amazing, you take this card over this. Star's Fury, you take over this. Superior Mirage, you probably take this over Mirage. Gifts, you probably take Gifts over this, but it's close. Pantheran, you definitely take this over Pantheran. Actually, there's a lot of contention in the Abyssian, in the Vitruvian Epic slot for good cards. Wasteland Wraith over that? Oh yeah, in Gauntlet, this is very, very important card. Because, whereas this is a little bit of a win more card, this gets you out of situations that you have no business getting out of. Yeah, Wasteland Wraith is quite good. I mean, sometimes you don't need it, but when you do need it, there's no other card that does what this card does. Well, Circle of Desiccation, but that kills your own guys too. Overall, this is a good card, though. Kanunka, 3/3 Flying Rush. So, it's an expensive Tiger. Right? So it's a 5-cost Tiger, and I think it's playable. Even if you ignore everything on it, which you probably have to do anyways, except for the Flying Rush, it's still a 5/3/3 Flying Rush, which is fine. It's fine. Like, you're like, oh, that Widowmaker, thank God, dead. Like, you're okay with that. It's like a worse Blood of Air in that case, but it's still fine. This card's pickable. Metal Meld. Desiccation is also leaving. Oh, that sucks. With Xerix. With Xerix, this is not bad because you might trigger the alternate text. Sure. Metal Meld. But you would pick this regardless because it's removal. Metal Meld, equip a friendly artifact that was destroyed this game. Nope, you do not pick this card. Next. Oh, the Trial. So, constructed only. Cool art. 5 cost 3/3 trial general reaches the other edge of the battlefield with an equipped artifact. Destiny. Each equipped artifact gives your general a tier of ascension. Somebody explain me, please. Someone explain me, please. What tier of ascension is, man? What is that? The ascension tiers are frenzy, flying, and celerity. Thank you. Thank you, Kiar. You were like on point, ready for that one. Keywords. I think the Magmar and Songhai General are better than this. Well. I don't know though, like you just have to get this out and then next turn you go equip, 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 fly, celerity, like this might be okay. This is interesting in like Artifact Sage. Like Artifact Sage Tears deck or something with Time Maelstrom. Yeah, you could probably crush some people with Time Maelstrom and these cards, right? So maybe this is actually really good. I'll give it the medium thumbs up. And the Magmar and Songhai ones get the definite thumbs up, but this one could be better than those, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, basically what you do is you get to the other side, you set this up, right? And then you go off. You go off with all of the burn from hand, right? You go like, equip, Time Maelstrom, you're dead, kind of thing, right? Like, you probably OTK after this. Yeah, Windstriker, bunch of stuff, Aurora's Tears, and then Time Maelstrom, and I'll bet you can OTK. I mean, I don't know. The guy, Sentfron, you guys play Constructed more than I do, so you would know if there's an OTK with this, but it seems like maybe. It's a bit high rolly. It takes a lot of setup, but once you get it off, you can OTK, I'll bet. Silhouette Tracer? You don't need Silhouette Tracer, because you equip 3 artifacts and you've got Flying, Celerity. Oh wait, was Flying not one of them? Frenzy. Flying, yeah, you get Flying, so you don't need Silhouette Tracer. Obdurator. Your general gains 1 attack for 2. At the start of your turn, repair all your artifacts by 1. Don't really like this card in Gauntlet. Seems fine and constructed, but I don't think it's good. I meant to cheese. Oh, to cheese your way to the end of the field to get over there. Right. I gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. 3 artifacts equipped should not be a problem, Kiar, in an Artifact Sage deck. Neuralink, a flying dude. This card's no good in Gauntlet. Next. Oh, check that out! Orbrighter. That's cool. 2/2/2. Aw, why was this not 3? Opening Gambit, return a nearby friendly maiden into your action bar. I mean, situational, but it's common. So he can repair obelisks for 2 mana, sort of. I don't know, man. It's kind of neat to be able to pick up obelisks, right? Like sometimes you put an obelisk down and they throw 4 damage into it and they're like, I'm killing this next turn, and you're like, nope, moving it over a square. Cool shades. So this is alright, but in general it's kind of bad. Yeah, get your Sand Swirl back, there you go. Yeah, this is situationally useful. Depending on your deck, this could be good. Planar Foundry. Draw an artifact for 1. That's actually not bad. Right? Because all you're gonna do is thin your deck. Like, it's not, you're not giving up a card disadvantage for this because you're not gonna have the artifact in your hand when you play this. You're gonna get it in your hand, then you're gonna play it. This is playable in Gauntlet because you can figure out, okay, I only have one Spine Cleaver, it costs 5, I play this on 6 kind of thing, right? In Constructed, this is actually probably harder to play because you're like, well, maybe you play because you're like, I don't care what artifact I get, but in Gauntlet, you do care what artifact you get and you can make it more useful. I think this card is playable as long as you have at least one artifact in the deck, right? And then hopefully you find this card before the artifact. Lost Artificer. Yeah, but it's only 1 mana is better than the 4 mana guy. Rip Spine Cleaver? No, Spine Cleaver's going away. Is it really? What set is this? Does it say? Spine Cleaver's going away? Really? Oh no. It's Shimzar. I guess what we need to do is we need to do this after I'm done with the cards and see what's going away. Scarabite. Oh, he's super cute. Look at that. 1/1 Flying Rush. This is... Wait a minute. This is... There's no gem on this, so how do you get this card? Okay. Never mind. 6, 5, 7, Swarm King Scarab. Blast. Whenever this minion blasts, summon a 1/1 Scarabite with Flying Rush. Whenever this minion blasts, summon 1/1 Scarabite with Flying and Rush in those spaces. So, like, all of them? Oh, holy crap. Oh, God. This card is incredible. Yeah, he's a token. This card is amazing, man. Like, I don't know what to say. You take this. Question is, do you take it over Noshrak or Amira? Probably. You take it over this. You take it over this, take it over this, take it over all of these cards. I actually like... Oh, sorry. Legendaries. We're just looking at legendaries. I actually think maybe you take Nimbus over this. But I don't know. Maybe not. That's actually really tough. This versus Nimbus. You definitely take it over Sriracha. The Spine Cleaver's evidently out. Amira Healer is very, very tough. This versus Amira is very tough. It depends on the draft. Depends what you need. You definitely take it over Osiric. Circle's gone.
Hey, listen!
Nimbus is leaving. Okay, then. So, I think Noshrak is better than this. I think Amira Healer might be better than this, but everything else is not. So this card's great. Synaptic Arbitrage. 4 mana, give your opponent a minion to take control of nearby enemy minions with less attack. Give your opponent a minion to take control of nearby enemy minions to that minion, I assume, with less attack. So let's see. So I've got a Hailstone Golem. Which I smack into his face, bring him down to 2 health. Then I give him that Hailstone Golem, and I get all the dudes that are 3 or less attack around that Hailstone Golem, like a... I don't know what would be there, and then I attack the Hailstone Golem and finish it off with my general. This seems super situational, right? that plus Noshrak. 10-2 from the little cuties. CPG text department failfish. Well played. Well played, Jello. It's not terrible in Cypherin because you can take their health down and then get control of it. It just seems really situational. We'll have to science this one because the situations where this is awesome are not jumping out at me. So we'll call it a maybe. Hey, it's Blood of Air. Retexture. Look at them. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see how much. Was there a little hey guys, I'm gonna do the art for Wither. Can you give me the Blood of Air source file? Why? I mean, I like the card a lot and I want to print it out. Are you sure you're not gonna copy it? Yeah, dude, come on, man, I work here. Anyway, an enemy minion disappears at the start of your next turn. I'm just changing some angles here. Nothing to see. An enemy minion disappears at the start of your next turn. Do you get to select it? I think you do. In which case, where's my hallelujah sound effect? I don't have one. Totally didn't call her, it'll be fine. Where's my hallelujah sound effect, man? I don't have one. I guess we'll have to settle with yay. Finally, a card that deals with ranged minions for low cost, although not till a turn later. Still, this card is highly pickable in Gauntlet. This is good. This card is good. Like, you play this on 3, they play their next dude, you play your next dude, or you play this on something really big and then run away from it and and then play something else, right? Like, yeah, this card's great. I like it. Very, very necessary. I wish it was common. And there we go. All right, the time has come. The time has come. Let's do Fae, or Vanar, excuse me, and then we'll do neutral. Don't hurt me, man. I can imagine now. Please don't remove the blood tier. Not the blood tier.
Let's kick some ice.
Alright, here we go. Aspect of Ego. Transform any minion into... Oh, come on, man! What? What? What the hell? It's one cost? Jesus. It begins. You bastards. Oh my god. This card is incredible. Oh no. Salt is on cooldown. I mean, this card is awesome both on defense and offense, right? Jesus Christ. Okay, next card. Cloud Caller, your Bloodbound spell refreshes. This is also a really good card. We reviewed this in the sneak preview. It's great because you get a water ball. Where's the water ball? You get this, 4 damage to enemy. So you do that on that turn. You play the Cloud Caller, and it's great. So that's good. Yeah, you can use it on your own minions. You can use this spell on your own minions and hopefully turn it into a 10-10 smack face with it. It's really good. Like I said, defense or offense. That's what I meant by that. Chronic potential common. Give an exhausted friendly. I mean... Yeah, you have to pre-buff. It's like playing Killing Edge before you're at the end of your turn on a minion you just summoned, but still. 3/6/6? Really? Really? What? What the hell, man? Who balanced these cards? Who balanced these cards for Gauntlet? Like, guys, I don't know what to say, man. The rich are getting richer, and this is not cool. This is not cool, man. All right. Let's calm down.
Let's everybody just calm down.
Oh my God. Okay. Disciple of Yggdra. 3/2/3. When an enemy is stunned, transform this minion into Yggdra's Veracity. Transform into this. 5/5. Whenever an enemy is stunned, fully heal this minion. This is only playable in Alina. It is playable in Alina. It's playable in Alina, but other than that, absolutely not. It gets worse, it gets better. Wintermute. Only good with Alina. Yeah, agreed, Turby. Next, Endless Hunt. 4, summon a 3/3 Vesper Night Howler. Put an Endless Hunt into your action bar. Wow. So you're paying 1 more for it, but you get the card back. Wow. Jesus, man. The card advantage. The 3/3 is not bad. Oh, God. Why? Why? I mean, it's pretty much Vanar at this point, and that's it. Like, holy shit, man. This card is great. You only need 1 of them. You think it's kind of meh? No, it's fine. You're never gonna run out of cards. And to be fair, card advantage does not win games in Gauntlet. But this stops you from ever running out of cards. Right? You play this, right? You like on 8 mana, you get 2 3/3s and a card, like, when you're down to your last card, then you can replace it later and try to draw for something else. Meanwhile, you put 6/6 of stats for 8 on the board. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It seems good. Not great, but good. It's good if you're top decking. Exactly, right? Like, it gets you back in the game if you're top decking. So you can draft, like, I like to draft Fae with, like, super low curve. Throw one of these cards in there in case you run out of gas. It's not bad. Fenrir Berserker? What the hell is that on his head? Are those steampunk goggles, or are those like antenna with eyes? What are we looking at here, guys? I'm gonna have nightmares about this. What are these? What are those? Oh wait, they're not attached to him. Oh, I saw these lines here and I thought it was some kind of like, it's monk beads. Okay. Lasers. Pew pew. Okay. Alright, we're all good. No more nightmares. Dying Wish. Summon a Fenrir Warmaster on this space. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. 5 for a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 for a 10, 7. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, it's great that it's a sticky minion. And against Fae, sometimes all you need to do is stick a minion so you can Wailing Overdrive it or something. Or for God's sakes, put the 6/6 buff on it. Fen Reception. Dark Transformation, dead. Yeah, yeah. You know, how about Aspect of the 1 cost?
Ravager.
Aspect of the 1 cost, dead.
Ravager.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Situationally alright. A Fenrir, Matrovska doll. Yeah, exactly. Ice Age. Blazing spines along the outside of the battlefield. Situationally, in constructed, that's great. In Gauntlet, situationally useful. But I don't know, man. Not necessarily that good on its own. Water Ball we talked about. My favorite banner of the set. I mean, in Constructed, it's great. In Gauntlet, I think we need to do some science on this to see how valuable that is. I'm just thinking, like, how useful is Ice Age around the hole? How big is the grid? The grid is. Maybe. Need to think about this. It just brings everything in. Which I'm not sure you want if you're Fae, but you might want if you're other general. Can you do neutrals next? Neutrals are next. Neutrals are next. Take a mana crystal from your opponent. Give it back. Wow. Yeah, this card is great. This card is really, really good. You can even silence this to keep it permanently, but that's just kind of more cute than anything else. But yeah, this card is probably playable. I think this is good in Gauntlet. My gut says above average. Neutrals will make you happy. Okay. We're almost there. Meltwater Moose. 4, 6, 7. When this minion is summoned, stun it. How is that bad? How is that bad? Does that mean you don't get to attack with it on your next turn? This card seems really good. How is this not a better Hailstone Golem? It's amazing. What am I reading wrong about this card? I want to make sure the chat is caught up. Are you guys saying this thing comes active on your next turn? Oh, it's build 2? Oh, because you summon it, you stun it on your turn. That means it's still stunned on your next turn. Okay. It's not awesome. It's build 2. It's build 2. Stun synergy. The stats are nice though, but it's a build 2, 6. It's a build 2, 6, 7. It's better than a build 2 though, because if they want to kill it, they have to run into 6 attack. Yeah, it attacks back. Right. I mean, we're gonna see a lot of this card. This card's gonna get played a lot. It's gonna be played probably defensively like Biometric Hulk, and then you're gonna have a 6/7 charging across the board. Moosin. I think this card is okay. Especially in Fae, it seems alright. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5 stars. The trials have 5 token minions with different names. Friendly token minions have 4/4. So it can't be evaluated in Gauntlet, and doesn't seem as good as the Vitruvian, Magmar, and Songhai, but I need to go through all the tokens and see what that does and see how to best take advantage of that. So give that a big, strong maybe. Don't know yet. Literally unplayable. Very hard to pull off. Dump it like an oversized wall. Worst one. Permafrost. Okay, the worst. This is the worst one. Okay. Permafrost, stun an enemy, stun enemy minions, stun a nearby enemy. Don't like this. This card's bad. I mean, if you absolutely need to buy yourself 1 turn, it's okay. But think of it like Frigid Corona without the draw in Gauntlet, right? Maybe you get lucky and you chain stun 2 things, or 3 or 4 if they chain everything together, but really, it's Frigid Corona for 3. Resonant Scythe. Your general has +1 attack. Reactivate your general whenever they destroy a stunned enemy. Playable in Alina. Outside of that, not really. And Ice Shatter Gauntlets is better than this. Thicket Augur, we've talked about this card. I don't really like it, but it's not terrible. But it's not great. You'd much rather have other cards than that. It's common, so you're going to see a lot, though, in Gauntlet. Wanderlust. Teleport 1 random enemy minion to a space on your starting side of the battlefield. This is playable. This is playable because it's like magnetized for their range dudes and stuff. If you can clear the board. I mean, it's situational, but if the other cards are bad and you're really low on removal, you might take this card. Set yourself in the center, 2 squares back from the center, so you can reach every corner, then play this, and then go kill it. It seems alright. Veracity, we talked about that. Okay, there's Faye. And that was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little rough. Neutrals, got 30 minutes left. Let's check out the neutrals. That's everybody, right? Yep. Here we go. Air Pridebeak 3/3/4. Great stats, great stats. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, restore 1 health to your general. Yeah, this is great. Wow, everybody gets a little piece of the Lionar card, the Lionar 3-cost card. Everybody gets a little piece of Scintilla. I mean, its opponent casts a spell, but still. This card's great. And it's common. Very, very nice. It's going to extend Gauntlet a little bit. Games. 5/2/5. Cool art. At the end of any turn you cast a spell, put a copy of the most... Whoa! At the end of any turn you cast a spell, put a copy of the most recently cast spell into your action bar. So first time you get a Bloodbound spell, then they have to kill it or you're going to get back value like you wouldn't believe. Or you play this and Phoenix Fire, and you get it back. Wow, this card is really, really good. It's a random enemy, though. I'd like it if you could target. Yeah, but you can manipulate that, probably. Hopefully. Told you you're gonna like the neutrals. Yeah, Hotline, this is pretty good so far. If I ramp it out, do I get the ramp spell back? Yes, if that's the only spell you cast. At the end of a turn, you cast a spell. It doesn't matter if you cast the spell while this is out. Oh, cool art. Another cool picture. 2, 1, 3. Whenever you replace a card, shuffle a brilliant plume into your deck. What's a brilliant plume? 0, restore 1 health, draw. Playable. Not awesome, but playable. It's a card advantage card. It's a card advantage card. And a deck advantage card, which I don't think means anything.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
And it's of the ornithological variety. Chirpuka. This is a Pokemon. 5, 3, 6. Whenever your opponent summons a minion, summon a 2/1. A 2/1 Puka. Where's a 2/1 Puka? Look how cute it is! Whenever your opponent summons a minion, put a 2/1. This card is good. It's good. Because they have to kill this, or they have to, like, block their dude and summon behind it. I mean, you can kind of play around this by just summoning things in a line behind you, but that might make them position strangely. So maybe it's not that good. You can stop the summons. They just put something to where the front is blocked, right? Every time they place a minion. Which is probably fine. This is gonna be annoying though. It's gonna be annoying to position around this, right? Good for Blast Vitrivian. Skarzig. Feather Knight. 4/8, 3/4/8 celerity. Whenever this minion attacks, give other friendly minions 1/1. Wait a second. You don't just get this card, yeah. Oh, this is the card you get from the little guy, right? How do you get Skarzig? How do you get Skarzig? There. If this minion destroys an enemy and survives, friendly Skarzig anywhere transforms into Feather Knights. Never gonna happen unless you have, like, bounded something. Boundless Courage. That's the only way you're gonna get that to fire. And even then, you had to pick this, so no, don't like it. But, of course, this is incredible. Fizzling Mystic, 4/3/3, opening gambit, deal 2 damage to an enemy or restore. This is incredible. Holy crap. This is the best card I've seen the whole set. So far. Holy crap. Oh, wait a minute. I think we had already seen this during the previews. This rings a bell. It's like the plume from Hearthstone. This card's great. Suku, we've already seen this. At the end of any player's turn, give one of their minions a random buff and a keyword. This is a gambler card. I'm not sure it's pickable in Gauntlet. I don't really like it. I don't like gambling cards. Because this card can gamble your opponent. I mean, you get the buff first, but then they get a buff, and I don't know. It's Russian roulette a little bit. Lodestar, very cool art. 6/4/4, airdrop force field. At the end of both players' things, pull some things to this minion. Why didn't they call it Singularity? At the end of both players' turns, pull some things to this minion. What the hell does that mean? Can anybody explain how this works? Discoverable things. Does anybody know? At the end of both players' turns... Some people say it might even pull tiles. It's random what it pulls. You can use this to make lizards move faster. Worst falchion. At the end of each player's turn, it pulls at least one minion or general to its nearby spaces, then it flips a coin, and it does it again. Okay. But then... Wow, this seems really interesting. Even if it does nothing other than jams a minion across the board. Some things, it can pull your dudes too, right? I hope it can pull the UI. Maybe it can pull the snags. Pulls the action bar. All the UI gets cluttered and you're like, I can't see how much health I have. Somebody has to make that video, guys. Somebody has to make the video. It's gonna have to be me, isn't it? How hard is that gonna be to do? I could probably do it. I could probably do it. Like the whole game texture just goes whoop. I don't know. That might be too much work. It, however, cannot pull a better explanation. Well done. Are all digital CCGs this stupid with wording? No, McLean. Like, usually you get 1 to 2 cards per set at most that are this bad. Like, in the last set, it was this card. Whenever your general attacks, a cub joins the pack, and you're like, what the hell does that mean? Or this guy. If you have no spells in your deck, equip a full set of equipment. Like, what? You usually only get 1 or 2 per set that are this bad. So this looks really interesting and silly, and it could turn out really great. I don't know. We're gonna have to science this one. Mirror in, we looked at this during the sneak preview. Don't like it at all. Next. Nemivore. Cool picture. 7/7/7. Whenever you summon a minion, burn 3 cards from your opponent's deck. Wow, it's a mill card. It's a mill card. Man. I don't know, man. 7 mana. And then you'll play a minion, play a minion, play a minion. 3, 6, 9. It's probably going to take 2 more cards to run them out of cards. But by turn 9... By turn 9 or 10, you could run them out of cards, and then they only have what's left in their hand. Man, this seems really good and constructed. Especially if you Darkfire sack it, right? This is maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. The only problem is... Usually most Gauntlet games are over by turn 7 or 8. And by over, I don't mean the game ends on that turn. I mean the board control is established and the other player can't recover from that point. But there are a good amount of games that go longer, and now with all the healing cards, maybe with that 3/4 healer, maybe games go a little longer. So I don't know. Jury's out on this one though. Ghost Seraphim into Nerova plus Ice Age. Your whole deck is gone. Seraphim into Minerva Ice Age. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, this into Ice Age is pretty busted. And a neutral. 6/6/6, have no duplicate cards. Your minions gain 1/1. Okay. You have to play it, though. You have to play it before you get that. So it's a 6/6/6. You build a Highlander deck, and then you 6/6/6. Too bad this one's not pickable in Gauntlet. Seems like it could be. Sweet. Look at that. 3/3/4 Orbo. The Ostentatious. Transform the cards in your action bar into random prismatic legendary cards. Very situational, because usually you're going to have a removal card in your hand, right? So, prismatic legendary cards. I don't know about that. I mean, the base stats are okay, but sometimes you don't want this. So I'm gonna give this a medium low. Like, maybe you pick this in like super situational cases. In Gauntlet anyhow. Prongbok. What the hell is this? An anteater? Is that a leg over here? It is. It has 4 legs, right? Why did they put this leg behind its head? Or does it only have 3 legs? What the heck am I looking at here? What did... This only has 3 legs. Alright, I'm getting nightmares from this one. Does it have a pink nose? Is it Rudolph? Or is that a foot exactly behind the... Is there another leg behind the head here? Hashtag questionable art. Pretty sure that other one is its foot. So there's another leg that they just happened to put behind the head. They're like, dude, I'm not drawing another leg. I'm just gonna put it behind the perspective of the head. That way, I can draw less things. But I will put a foot there that looks like it could be a nose because discovery. The other leg is not connected to the body. What? That's a tongue, clearly. It'll probably show up on the animations. Yeah, we'll know then. Okay, 3/2/5 may move an additional space. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take a 3/2/5 move an extra space, sure. Yeah, pickable. Puka we've seen. Riftwalker we've seen. 4/3/3 airdrop, deal 1 damage to everything around it. It's great. It's incredible. It's another, it's a neutral. It's a Scorn replacement. Doesn't damage itself, which is nice. It's good. It's rare. But it's got airdrop, so that's also pretty good. Saber Spine Alpha. Whoa! 5/5 rush for 7. We still get Tiger too, right?
Tiger uppercut.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do some sound effect manipulation on that file. Like, Tiger uppercut. I'm gonna have to like lower the pitch and add some effects to that. He's got 2 tails. So you obviously picked this card. It's good. It's great. Even at 7 mana, it's great. Skarzig, we've seen. It's crap. 3, 4, 5. In Gauntlet, it's crap. 3, 4, 5. Cell Soul. Dying Wish. Deal 4 damage to your general. Add some reverb and echoes. Exactly. Yeah. I believe he has a super and alpha cooldown for 20. That has a similar soundbite. A super and alpha. Oh, really? Sagat has a super. If you can find me the sound effect for it, I will check it out. 3 legs for Saber Spine Alpha. Artist Liberty. Using that perspective to cover up a leg. come on. They're phoning it in here now, man. Don't act like they didn't plan not drawing the fourth leg. Jesus, got some lazy artists in this set. I'm just kidding, it looks pretty cool.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Cell Soul.
Can't touch this.
3, 4, 5.
Can't touch this.
That's a really long sample.
Hammer time.
3 legs, 2 tails. 3, 4, 5. So you basically deal 4 damage to your general. Maybe pickable. Maybe pickable. Depends on the other 2 cards and whether or not you're Fey. or against Fey. But, I mean, 4, 5 for 3 is not bad at all. The stats are really great. Usually this is okay, but against Fey it's not. So it depends. But in general, I would say average to slightly above average, though. We both know the 4th leg is there in the animation. Is this really a card? It is a card. Just straight up 925, just straight up. Just like, hashtag deal with it? Is that what this card is? This is the golem you guys were talking about. Here we go. We're here. You guys think this card is that awesome? I mean, well, let's count the cards that can deal with this. Vanar, tons. Lionar, 1. Martyrdom. Abyssian. Everybody's got pony. Everybody's got pony. Here's the problem with this card. It's common, right? It's common. This thing's gonna charge down the field. Like, oh my god, this card. This card is kind of busted because it's common. You're gonna end up playing against 3 of these. You're like, someone's gonna draft 3 of these. You're gonna be like, martyrdom, your second one. Throw 5 guys into your 3rd one. Oh, you got a 4th one? All right, I'm out. Go fish. Let's just look at the answers. How many more cards are there? That was it? That was it. How much time do I have left? Wow, we made good time. Let's count the cards that can deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But man, they're getting. How many common cards can deal with it? Because it's a common. 1 in Lionar. Okay. In Songhai. Big fat donut. In Vitruvian. 1. In Abyssian. 1, but damn. 2, 3. Oh, sorry, common cards. Can't count those. 1, but overall it's got a lot. You skipped 1. Okay, I'll go back to it in a second. 1? If it's the only card on the board? Technically Thumping Wave can, but that doesn't count. Oh, and then Banner has a million cards that can deal with it because they're all transforms. Don't forget Bounce and Transform. Yeah, Banner gets a million. So, man, that card's gonna be tough to deal with. What did I skip? That can reduce its attack to 0. What did I, What did I skip? I went through everything. I said natural select. Did I skip a card? Mind lathe it. you have to put your eternal heart on before Grincher mind lathing that. How about betrayal? Cacophonous? Oh, Cacophonous can kill it. Well, there it is, guys. There it is. The new set. Vanar is still #1. I can say this with full conviction that Vanar is oh, let's look at Shimzar. Let's look at what rotated out. I don't know if we have enough time for this. I only have like 5 minutes. Oh, no. Shimzar. Vesperic Call. Okay. Burr. Icy. Meh. Lightning Blitz. Okay. Ice Blade Dryad. Snow Rippler. We're sad to lose that. Wailing. White Asp. I mean, maybe. Frostiva. Okay. Huldra. Winter's Wake. Okay, so overall, the worst cards that we lost are Wailing, Snow Rippler, and Shimzar. Well, this is the worst card. This is the worst card because this was the best card in the entire set. In Gauntlet. 2 mana, deal with anything on the board. I mean, we still have a couple of cards that do the same thing, but it's nice that this went out of circulation. But they replaced it with the 1 mana evolve thing. There's a lot of ways to answer a golem, yes, but I've been wrecked by opponents who just play a bunch of golems in Gauntlet. Like, you're gonna Repulsor a 6 mana 8/8 golem, and then have nothing left in hand by the time the 25 comes down. I know. People are gonna pick that card, and it's gonna be good. You probably don't want more than like 2 of them, though. Or 1. Okay, guys. This is a good place to end it for the night. When does anyone know? Is it tonight or tomorrow when the set comes out? When does this go live? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay. So just have to end this draft, which is great. Because we'll let all those cards come in. Wait, how many answers do I have to that golem in this deck? We've got 1, 2, 3. Technically 4, 5, 6. Okay. I've got 3 hard answers and 2 soft answers to that golem. We're alright. Oh, 7. I have Repulsor Beasts too. Okay. I got 3 and 4. Alright. We're good. We're good with this deck. Oh, you got the better Tiger Uppercut. Let's hear it. This is the sound from Alpha. 1 minute 43 seconds is a better version of Uppercut. Oh man, it's not clean though. Let's see. Street Fighter 3 Sagat sound effect. See if we can get it clean.
Tiger.
No, we want Street Fighter 3 Alpha. I wonder if this has it.
Hadouken! Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Wait, we gotta find Sagat. This is not Alpha? Is it? Where's Sagat?
3, 2, final. Go to heaven.
Where is Sagat?
Hey, you. I'm number
Did I miss him? You were at the end of him.
Trade. Uppercut. Tiger crush. Tiger. Genocide. Raid.
So it's this.
Tiger. Tiger bro. Uppercut. Tiger crush. Tiger. Genocide.
Tiger Genocide. Maybe it's that one. What do you think? Maybe? That's not bad.
Raid. Hey. Ha.
Tiger Genocide.
Tiger bro. Uppercut. Tiger crush. Tiger. Genocide.
Tiger Genocide. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, that's a pretty good contender for that. Oh, it's from 4. Check that other link. Okay. And it's clean.
I was waiting for an
1 minute
opponent
43.
like you. A promise is a promise. Here I come, Ryu. The battle has begun. Take your shot. Tiger uppercut.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's better.
Uppercut. What's the matter? Take your shot. Tiger uppercut. Tiger knee. Tiger
Tiger knee's not bad either.
shot. Take this. Sora. Tiger genocide.
Oh, look at that. That was clean too. Okay, this is the one I'm keeping. For sure. Yeah, nice find, man. Nice find. That's good. Yeah. I like it. I'll use that one for sure. Man, we're going to have to do a whole new set of sound effects for this. Oh, I don't even know where to start. All right. Well, I'm going to get some sleep, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out these new cards. We will crush some post-nerf Gauntlet decks with this Kasiva deck tomorrow. And then we'll play some new stuff. So have a good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take it easy.